Schooling and education are often used interchangeably, but they mean different things. While schooling on one hand is the process of attending school and receiving instruction, formal instruction from trained teachers, education on the other hand is a broader concept of acquiring knowledge, values, skills, and attitudes throughout one's life. I'm going to be sharing with you the difference between schooling and education and what you can do to be able to imbibe or infuse education while your child is schooling, so that the child will be able to have a balance of both. So we're going to be looking at what schooling is, what education is, and on what grounds, on what concepts do education differ from schooling. Hi, and if you don't already know, my name is Gift, the founder of Child at Heart. On Child at Heart, we talk about everything that has to do with children, childcare, mother care, prenatal, postnatal care. We talk about education, everything that has to do with schooling, within the walls, outside the school walls. And we talk about consulting as it has to do with the school system. And if you're seeing this video for the first time, I'd like you to subscribe and I'd like you to share this video with your returning subscriber. I want to welcome back and thank you for sticking with us. Now, one would ask, what is the purpose of schooling and what is the purpose of education? The purpose of schooling is to provide students with skills, knowledge, and qualifications to prepare them for future careers or higher education. Schooling also provides students with skills such as teamwork, communication, and respect for authority. The purpose of education is to enable individuals fulfill their potential, contribute to the society, and lead a fulfilling life. Education is not just about acquiring knowledge, but it's about developing critical thinking, creativity, and empathy. Now, that we've looked at the purpose of schooling and education, let's dive into the differences. The first I'm going to be sharing today is systematic and informal learning. While schooling is systematic, education is an informal form of learning. Schooling involves a formal and structured curriculum where students are taught certain subjects at a specific pace. Education, on the other hand, can be acquired through various means, including self-study, informal learning, and hands-on life experiences. This means that education is not limited to a specific curriculum, but can be gained through life experiences. That leads me to the second point: fixed and flexible learning. While schooling is fixed, education is a flexible form of learning. Schooling is fixed to a set time frame or curriculum, which is determined by the school or the government. Education, on the other hand, is flexible and can be tailored to an individual's needs and interests. It allows individuals to learn at their own pace and focus on the areas that interest them. This leads me to the third point. While schooling is teacher-led, education is a self-led learning. Schooling involves teacher-led learning, where the teacher is responsible for imparting knowledge and skills. Education, on the other hand, can be self-led, where individuals take responsibility for their own learning and seek out information and experiences. That leads me to the next point, the fourth difference between schooling and education: qualification versus personal development. While schooling focuses on qualification, education focuses on personal development. Schooling focuses on obtaining degrees and qualifications, which is actually necessary for future careers or higher education. Education, on the other hand, focuses on personal development, which contributes to an individual's overall growth and well-being. This leads me to the last point I'm going to be sharing on the differences between schooling and education. While schooling is short-term, education is long-term. Schooling is a short-term event or process which usually lasts for a few years. Education, on the other hand, is a long-term process of learning and growing, which continues in the individual's life or throughout their lifetime. Understanding the differences between schooling and education is important for different reasons. One, it helps you to recognize the limitations of formal schooling and seek out other means of learning and personal development. Two, it will help you take responsibility for your own learning and enhance your child's knowledge and skills through self-study and informal learning. Three, it will give you opportunity to appreciate the importance of lifelong learning and continuous personal growth. Four, it will help you develop critical thinking, creativity, empathy, and success, which is what we all are working towards in every area of our life. I'm sure you've learned a thing or two in today's video about the difference between schooling and education. The aim is for you to be able to infuse education in your child's schooling process so that they are able to have a holistic approach while they're growing up, and they'll be able to open their mind up to learn more beyond what they are being taught in school. Please like this video. By liking this video, YouTube is going to make it available for more people to view, and by dropping your comments, I'll know that you enjoyed this content. See you in the next video and have a good one. Ciao.